it says is going to be a high, but he's already out of the picture. It's already gone past that before come back again. Believe me, it's going to get a lot hotter as well. It is Wednesday, middle of the week, March 16th, and let me do this.
Galaxy. 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and it is an absolute pleasure to have everybody joining us this morning on Facebook Live. So very, very happy to have you guys with us. And today we're speaking to former Englishman, now a Kiwi, I'm sure we can call him a Kiwi, Paul Marshall. And believe me, you're going to love what we're coming up with. But first of all, let me do this.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Legal Record and Sony Music The Orchard.
That's right, we are so very happy to say that we're in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, Sony Music, The Orchard. Believe me, got to say hi to Mark, Pamela, Lisa, Jenny, and also the Don and Tim there as well. Nice to have you guys with us here at Galaxy. Today we're talking, of course, to Paul Marshall. Paul Mayer, we're going to do the Libertine Chorus. Let's do that. So that gives us a couple of minutes, my bro.
That's cool. Hey, so I didn't hear the whole of that. Which version have you got? Did I send you the new version of Libertine Chorus, or is that the original?
I think that's the original.
Yeah, cool. So Paul's just done a new version, because that originally came out in 2012.
Okay.
And he's done the 10-year anniversary version, and because I gave him a few pointers last year of what I'd like to hear in the song, and he wanted to redo it. And it's fantastic, and he's just sent me the new video, so we're going to get that out probably another 8 weeks away. We'll probably get that one out as well, but it's really good. So
awesome. Well, I hope you're not going to be shy and you're going to share.
Of course I'm going to share. I'll share with you guys.
Nice. Now, Paul, at the same time, bro, I actually want to have a chat to you at some stage in the near future because with the, well, it looks like we're going to be opening up our borders very, very shortly, and we've got a few artists that are chomping at the bit to get down this way, and we would like to work together with you in formulating some sort of plan to be able to put together a few concerts. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, so I've got my new business, Terrific, that has been on hold now for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I had the first contract in place in March of 2020. So and when I came back from Australia after recording with Hangar 18, I was meant to get straight into launching this new business. Never happened. Thank you, COVID. But yeah, no, it's sat all ready to go. So let's use that, and yeah, we can talk further.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And I'm going to put you in touch with some friends of ours coming out of Canada with Rise Up TV. They do tours over there, and they're getting back into the groove right now. Possibly breaking into America and want to expand on a world tour kind of deal. And the first person that came to mind was you. So we'll have a chat to it. I'll get Barbara to set something up privately a little later on down the track. What do you reckon?
Sure. Is their first artist Justin Bieber?
I wish. I wish. But I tell you what, you'll be very interested in some of the artists we've got. We're looking at doing a reggae thing. We've got about 10, 15 reggae artists that we're looking at doing a festival, one in the north, one in the south.
Yeah, that would do well over here. Yep.
Hell yes.
They're great.
Hell yes. We've even got a reggae artist coming out of Papua New Guinea that we're interviewing after you this morning.
Oh, wow. Cool. I'll have to stick around and listen to that.
Yeah, his name's Anselm. A-N-S-L-O-M. Anselm. Believe me, it's brilliant.
Don't seem to know what's going on. Each one's supposed to take a breakthrough. It's not fun, every night.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and this morning I'm catching up with a good friend of ours, Paul Marshall, coming out of Auckland right now, and speaking on behalf of a number of artists, including Paul Mayo. And Paul, welcome back to Galaxy.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we missed you. You know, it was only just a few weeks ago, so, you know, we've got to get you back on again. Now, you were saying just while we were playing that track, Paul Mayo, he's come up with an updated version of this.
He has indeed, yes. So I say Paul's signed to my label, and I've been working with him for a few months now. And of course, that first track that you just heard there, I love that track. And I just said to him, why don't you do a revamp, a remix and stuff? And he said he was thinking of doing one. So long story short, I gave him a bit of input, what I wanted on there, and he revamped it. And it's come out superb. It's really, really good. So it's going to be the 10th anniversary release, which will be coming up in a couple of months. Got a great new video as well that he's done.
You know, that really excites me. It really, really does. And, well, you got to be honest with people. We were also talking about places like England, for instance, opening up with this COVID thing right now. Tell you what, I was literally on the phone to Boris Johnson not so long ago, and I says, you know, Boris, you're good at having parties, apparently. How about inviting me over for, you know, let's get together and have a bit of a shindig. Paul, let me tell you what he said.
I think it is sensible to wait just a little longer.
I don't think he wants me to go.
Sounds that way.
Yeah. I'm a little miffed, to be honest with you. Wait a little longer. No, you're good at having parties. Come on. So we're here, Paul, to release a brand spanking new song today. And believe me, I'm really excited about this. I love this. And believe me, yes, I've got the English translation of Angels, literally. But first of all, Paul, I want you to explain to me about mc3. E equals mc3.
Equals MC3, yes, not MC2, it's one better.
Exactly.
So, this is basically a project that I came up with during the COVID lockdown, the pandemic, because I couldn't tour with my main band, Hangar 18. I basically put that on hold. So I set up a new recording studio here in Auckland, and basically started a few new artists just as an outlet for my songs that I've been writing. And Equals MC3 was one of them. So I've collaborated with a few people. People out of Los Angeles, Nashville, and London. My producer's in Australia, and I'm here, so it was really a truly international collaboration. And it's been working quite well. So we've got, I've actually got an album done, but of course this is just the second release we're putting out at the moment.
You know, I really, really like your style. I really do, because you bring me so many good artists. You really do. Got to say hi to Donnie Colton. Nice to have you back again. Michael King is on board as well. And Franco Nanucci. Now, let me tell you, my bro, the T-shirt I'm wearing right now is actually given to me by Franco Nanucci. He's supporting a well worth it project, literally. Where he's selling this album, and all the proceeds of this album is going towards humanitarian purposes, places like Jamaica and Africa and places like that, where building schools, hospitals, libraries, all the needed and wanted bits and pieces in life, literally, that we take for granted these days. I've got to be honest with you. And Franco is a very, very, well, he's a hero to me. I've got to be honest. He really is. He also wants to bring some artists to New Zealand, so believe me, keep an eye on this. You never know, we might be working very closely, Paul, with Franco Nanucci. We really will. In the meantime, who are all these angels? Now, come on, tell me about this, because believe me, I'm loving this track.
Oh, thanks very much. I wrote this song because I've got quite a few people that I know in Los Angeles and friends over there. And obviously with the pandemic, it was everyone I knew over there was affected by it, obviously long before we were here in New Zealand. So I wrote this song that was originally obviously called Who Are All These Angels, but I changed it to Angeles, as in Los Angeles, for the Spanish for angels. And it was really written about the city, but it also, it's for anyone in the world really that's lost a loved one to this pandemic. And I say, I mean, this song was recorded a few months ago and produced by Steve in Australia. But obviously we didn't know about Ukraine and the war, and that's since come up. So I've actually just done a brand new video, and it's going to be a relief video, a humanitarian video, and all the money's going to go to the Red Cross. So that's literally, I've just finished the video yesterday. It's for this song, but it's a whole new video. So I'm going to give all the proceeds from the video straight to the Red Cross in New Zealand for the humanitarian aid in Ukraine. So all I need people to do is obviously watch the video when it comes out, and it should be out in the next few days. So
where do we look to go and have a peruse of the video?
It'll be on my YouTube page, so it'll be released. I've actually just heard from New York, from the label today, and it normally takes 6 weeks to get a track out, obviously. They're actually putting it out today. I've just heard back from Vanessa there, my label manager, and she's actually going to be putting out. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day it'll be out. So I'll let you guys know. I'll send you a link. But basically people can just Google the name of the song and equals mc3, and it should come up in Google.
Very, very cool. So believe me, ladies and gentlemen, releasing right now. Who are all these unglies? Who are all these angels? Of course, by Paul Marshall, right here at Galaxy.
Actually, I slipped up there. I should have actually plugged my link tree.
Yeah,
have you heard of Linktree?
No, but I tell you what, we can do that when we come out of this. What do you reckon?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Linktree is a place everyone can go, and it's got all my social media pages and every link to the artist.
Okay.
So it's just, yeah.
Very, very cool. See, Chris Andreas is joining us. Nice to have you back, brother man. How you going? Believe me, I'm looking forward to hearing from you very shortly.
Also got to say, hey, Gear. He's online too. And Franco.
Yeah,
Stay for the next interview. You really like the reggae person.
Yeah,
I'll put you in
absolutely.
touch with them too. Anyway, back to them.
Back to them.
Yeah, which is you.
Hello, them's back again.
Paul.
Good idea. Paul, you don't have to be mad to work here, but it helps.
Well, it's always good to be mad. It makes life more interesting.
It does. Do you have any good dad jokes?
No, I don't actually. I can't think of anyone at the moment.
Yeah,
What have you got? Have you got a dad joke?
Yeah, okay, well,
You might have heard it last time. So
might have heard
month
like
ago.
why did the turkey cross the road?
No idea.
Prove he wasn't chicken?
Oh. That's a good one. That'll wind my kids up today. I'll get them with that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, youth-friendly jokes, I like them. You can't get hit by the wife otherwise.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Oh my goodness. Oh God, it's hot. What's the temperature where you are?
It's getting a little bit cooler up here, actually. When I say a little bit cooler, it's about probably 20 degrees at the moment, 21.
Okay.
So, but the humidity's dropped, which is always nice. I love this time of the year because it's warm, but it's not too stifling hot.
It's 25 degrees here, and believe me, we think it's going to get to 30.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Still got a bit of a heat wave down there.
Yeah. Well, we have our own biosphere. We're surrounded by, we're in a basin. You know what I mean? And the weatherman never gets it right. Never does.
Right.
You might, find one every now and again, but hey, even a blind squirrel gets a nut every now and again, right?
I forgot
So
Donny.
you've got your own microclimate down there then?
Yeah, we
I
do.
did.
Yeah.
Very good.
Change nearby. Galaxy.
Paul, I've been listening to that track in my car as I come to work, go home in the evenings and everything, and I get this very 60s vibe about this track.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there was. say one of my heroes, obviously the Beatles. I'm always I've been a Beatles fan, obviously, since I was a kid. Not to say this track was basically by the Beatles, but it has got that kind of sort of 60s/80s vibe, I suppose you could say.
Yeah, believe me, honestly, I really get that feel. Even maybe not the Beatles so much, but maybe a little Dawsey feel in there.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to know when you write songs that where the influences come from and that. And this song especially, even the lyrics, I mean, one of the lyric lines in there is actually, whilst we hope and wait as presidents fuel our fate. Now, I wrote that before the fuel crisis. Everywhere around the world now, petrol's going up through the roof. But it was just, out of it that I wrote that line in this song about a year ago. And there it is. It's really relevant today.
Well, you know something, talking of fuel, and I had a friend of mine in Auckland ring me the other day, and he says, Grant, there's a whole heap of new deals going on right now. And I went, what are you talking about? He goes, guys are standing on street corners now, waiting at lights. And I went, yeah. And I says, what are they selling? And he goes, well, not drugs. No, $20 baggies of petrol so they know that you can only get to the next lights.
That'd be a good business to be in. I see in the US now, unfortunately, what people are doing for real is they're getting electric drills, and most gas tanks are made of plastic, and they're basically drilling a hole in the tank when the car's parked, drain all the petrol out, and then making off with it. And of course, it's costing people thousands to replace their petrol tanks. It's really mean.
Yeah, and believe me, why waste time with the petrol? You know, why waste time with a drill? You know, a good screwdriver and a hammer does just as quick. It really does. It may make a little noise, but you're out of there in no time, believe me. Don't want to influence anybody. Now, Paul, at the same time, you were mentioning something about a tree. Tell me about this tree.
All right, what I was going to say was if people want to find the music and the artist of E = mc3, the easiest way is go to Google and put in the word Linktree, Linkree, so Linktree, and then E = mc3, and it will take you to our Linktree page. And what that is, it's a landing page, and that'll connect you to all our socials. So it'll be YouTube, Vivo, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, blah, 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 all of them.
Nice. Now, where can we buy merch?
Nowhere at the moment, unfortunately. We're only on the second single, so we're working on merch as we speak. So it'll be another few months before we get the merch up and running. We're just working with a company out of England, actually, at the moment to try and get the merch done. So, yeah, it's coming.
Very cool. Don't forget me, will you? I want a fresh T-shirt, you know what I mean?
Of course not. Yeah, of course we can give you a T-shirt.
Very cool. Because vicariously, people do, and I've had people tell me this. Literally, I've been watching your interviews and everything like that. I checked out who was on your shirt, went and had a look while you were doing the interview, and now got new friends and all that sort of stuff. So, believe me, it does work. It really is subliminal, but it does work. But in the meantime, my friend, we are going to have to move on. Don't go anywhere just yet, Paul, but in the meantime, let's do this.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by galaxy107fm in association with Rise Up TV, the record and Sony Music dealership.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and don't go anywhere, folks. Believe me, very, very shortly we're going to be going all the way over to Port Moresby, catching up with a good friend of ours. Yes, Anselm is coming.
Galaxy 107 FM.